Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to be doing the Scrap Stalker contract. So for this contract we have to bring this service trailer to the scrapyard, and my first thought was that the scrapyard is all the way, oop, there we go, just missed it, is all the way in, no, I can't think of it, Heartlands. But apparently there is another scrapyard here in the Institute, and that's where we're headed. Do I have any fuel? It does not look like I have any fuel on the truck bed. Oh my gosh. Trailer started going crazy there. I had to slow down. I was afraid it was going to flip me because it's connected to me, you know. But we do have, again, I always get the engines mixed up, either a freeway or a high-range gearbox in here. It's in 6th. Looks like, oh, it did go up to 7. And we're starting to slow down. We kind of ran over a little bit of mud there. Alright, not bad. The tree didn't feel like flipping us over. I kind of went to the right side, hoping like, if I go around this way, maybe I can not go, you know, flip anywhere. I must have dodged just enough that it didn't fling us or anything. But we gotta go off-road a little bit here to dodge the excavator there. We could take this road to the left, but I'm just going to stay on the tar, so we'll go a little bit further and then take a left. Again, I will show you guys the map when we stop. And if you guys haven't hit the like button or subscribed, I'd appreciate if you would do that to help out the channel. It would help out the algorithm, help us grow, be able to make some more content. If you guys like this kind of stuff, you'd probably like the stuff that I've made in the past, and you'll probably like more of what I'm going to make in the future. So, yeah, I would appreciate it if you would like and subscribe. Now that we got that out of the way, yeah, I'll show you the map up here once we get to, I forget what it's called again, I want to say service station, just doesn't sound right. But whatever, there's a technical station, that's what they call it. So there's the technical station just up in front of us here, and we will refuel and repair the truck. We'll just drop the trailer here, and then I'll show you guys the map. I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the upper right hand corner of the Institute. This is where the trailer spawns. We came out, took a right, followed the main road. This is that road that I said we could turn on, but we wanted to keep going until we hit the tar road here. Then we got refueled and repaired in the station here. And we're going to go down and turn here, cross the river, and then go up this way. I know this looks like it would be a good crossing, but this bridge is out. So that's why we're going to go this way. The funny thing was I looked at this side and I'm like, oh no, we don't have any fuel in the truck bed. It's on the wrong side. Or, I looked on the wrong side, I should say. It was on the other side, so, yep. I did have 60 liters of fuel. Because when I was in there just filling it up, I'm like, wait, it says I have 60, and I turned around the camera, I'm like, I am an idiot. Can't believe I just did that. But we're going to go around these rocks here. I remember I didn't know this was here for a long time. I just kept driving through those trees. And it didn't really slow us down all that much. It was pretty quick through there. I reset the time back to 1300 if anyone is wondering. I usually try and do that whenever I stop, just to keep the game bright. Makes for a much more watchable experience. I hope this doesn't have any trouble going across here. It doesn't have the biggest of tires, and this is the hardest crossing, at least in my opinion. And we're not doing too great. Oh, there we go. It seems like we kind of started to drift a little bit there, and then we're able to get some footing. Let's connect up to here. Now that we got a branch, we should be good. There we go. The funny thing is I have a Rezvani Hercules up here at this place, and I think I stole all the fuel out of there. And so now that I'm actually bringing this truck somewhat close to it, we just got to go down the road the other way. I think I'll actually drop off some fuel just so that truck has some, so I can move it somewhere in the future. I forgot, I got to show you guys the second part of this oh man, we're kind of stuck. I forgot to show you the second part of this contract. So once we do this, that completes the stage. And then we need to bring 3 metal rolls to, I think it's Byre, in B-Y-R-E, that is, in Harvestcorp. That's an interesting river. I don't know if you guys saw that, like a little waterfall up there. At least it looked like it. I've only been in this area one time, and that was on PTS when I was just kind of flying around on modded trucks and trying to get a look at kind of the maps and how to do everything and what it does, so I haven't really looked at this area at all. But alright, here we are with the trailer. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, well luckily we have this 5600TS that's sitting at the technical station just north of there. I thought we needed to get metal rolls from the crafting area where you craft the cabins for living space. I thought we needed to get them from there, so I drove a truck all the way over there. Oh man, alright, well I guess I gotta drive this back. So normally I'd have this set up, but yeah, I definitely do not. These are the things I try and do off camera so that once we're into the mission we can just go. So I guess I'll cut this part out and I'll cut back to you guys when we're there in just a second. Alright, so we're here. I guess we'll take a look at this bridge because we're here. And I gotta turn around anyways. So yeah, it's definitely out. It's kind of funny that I happen to have a 5600TS just kind of waiting right there, so this is why I like leaving my trucks after every mission, because you just never know when you're going to need something, you know? In this one, turns out I needed a crane, and I have a crane. Oops. And you could say I needed a 3-slot bed, maybe not really necessary. You could crane it and, you know, oops. If you push down on it or whatever, you can kind of clamp it down in a 2-slot bed and make it work. But actually with these, I think, if I remember correctly, you can fit 3 of these in a 2-slot bed if you put them sideways like this. And you put them all together, like really close together. Because as you can see how much room we still have left in here. Plus this one's not really turned the right way, and this one could use up a lot less space, I guess, if I had done it correctly. So we'll see if we can get it all the way to the front here. Yeah, so you can see how much extra room there is if you slide them all the way up. We'll pack this though. And restore the crane. I will grab a little bit, whatever fuel is left. Whoa, not recover. Refuel. There we go. And now we're going to Byre in Harvestcorp. So I absolutely demolished my truck on the way here. I turned off to the left right here, and it's not really very bumpy or anything. It's just like little shrubs and stuff. Maybe you can see the route that I took if I turn the camera a little bit, maybe not. Not really. But yeah, I just took a ton of damage going through there. Like, it popped up like 5 or 6 times. You know how it just kind of keeps going? And I was like, what the heck? And then, like, as you can see my suspension, I was literally just at the, what's it called? I said it earlier. It's not a, is it a technical station? That sounds right. I was literally right there, and, you know, it's got a repair station and refueling right there, so my truck was like fully repaired, and I just destroyed everything. It just took a ton of damage. But like I said, I'm fine with driving a little faster, taking risks, flipping over, taking damage, because it makes everything a little bit more interesting. And this truck, when you have the freeway or high range gearbox, this thing can really fly in high. Like, we're using a lot of fuel, but it's making... And I've tried going to the left here, by the way. There is some stumps in there. I'm trying to see if I can find any, but... there is a couple of stumps off on the left. Maybe I'm thinking of a different spot. It doesn't look like there's any. I might have been thinking of a different spot, I guess. But since we took so much damage, I think I'm just going to quickly drive through the technical station here and fix and refuel the truck. I don't really need the refueling because I have another 5600TS just up the road. And I keep forgetting that I want to do this mission or whatever it is, but I don't know what it's for yet. I think it's probably a task to like visit a bunch of certain places, but I don't know what it's for, and so I keep avoiding it. Alright, let's get some fuel here. There we go. Truck fully repaired. That's nice. We got our... well, we never really lost our suspension, but we got it all back. Nice tires. At least I think the tires are good. Do they replace the tires? Because, like, I know the tires, you can't replace them until they completely break. Which I've always thought was kind of lame. Because there'll be times when I have, like, 6 left out of, like, 50 on a tire, and it's like, I want to just change it now. Because that truck has 4 spares, and I don't have any in the truck that I'm using, or, you know, whatever, something like that. Alright. But yeah, we're using 30 liters per minute right now. Look at that. I mean, we do have it in all-wheel drive on the road, but that's fine. Like I said, we got the 5600TS right here, so we're going to refuel and then we'll take it out of all-wheel drive. I just was basically saying I don't care about the fuel economy for the next 2 minutes until I get here, because we have this truck here. So we'll see if we can get it on the fly. Or not. Jeez. Alright, now we're good. I've pointed this out before, but you can farm this field, but this field is where you get potato samples. So this one's a little different than all the other fields for potatoes. So if anyone's stuck on hot potatoes, I've got videos for that. Alright, so now that we're stopped again, this is where we had to bring the trailer, and then it spawned in those metal rolls. We went back this way, turned here, crossed the river, cut through some trees here, went through the service station, up this road, took a left, and through the gateway. And now we are in just through the north gateway. We'll go this way. We could go either way here. I'm not really sure. Actually, no, we'll just go straight. There's no point in going this way and then having a bad crossing here. Might as well just cross it once and then go. So, yeah, here is where we got to drop it off, right there. So let's get moving. I reset the time back to day. We will leave our all-wheel drive off for the rest of the way. I shouldn't say the rest of the way. We'll probably turn it back on once I get to just across the bridge where we're back on dirt. I may or I may not. We'll see how our truck is moving, basically. I don't know where we have many trucks around here. I'm not really sure. It looks like that truck I had over there is gone. It looks like we still got the Azov 64131 here. This one's been here for a while. Yep. Got a guy over there, a little skeleton in the river or lake area. This is kind of a tough turn here. There we go. So if we're moving at this speed, we definitely do not need all-wheel drive, but ouch. Was that 6:15 and 1? But yeah, then just up here we have the Rezvani Hercules. You guys can see it. This truck has been here, I think it was day 1. It might be day 2. But it's been there for a long time. Taking some more high damage. But yeah, hasn't been moved in a long time. Just, like I said, a lot of the time I just leave my trucks there and I don't use the scouts all that often. So once I scout out an area, Oof. 88 on those last 2. Okay, I almost lost it there, so I had to slow down. I totally forgot what I was going to say before we took all that damage. Hate it when I do that. And then I watch these videos back when I'm editing, and I know exactly what I was about to say about half the time. Like, oh, because I know what I was talking about just before that. But anyways, here we are. Yeah, you can still see the trailer up there through the trees a little bit. Right here. And and the truck, the Dairy Longhorn 3194. Alright, let's get this delivered. There we go, 390 for experience and 570 for money. But that is going to be it for this video, guys. As always, stay tuned till the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.